Hi guys, I'm back again for the weekly oracle reading. For those of you who are just tuning in, welcome to my channel. I'm Anne, and in this video I'm going to be giving a general love reading focusing on divine counterparts, and that includes soulmates, twin flames, twin rays, past life connections, and all love relationships that you're connected to. I invite you to stay tuned and watch. I'm sure there's a message for you. Okay guys, it is the end of August, and it's like, wow, we're already coming into September, getting ready for the autumn season. Yeah, I know a lot of people, are kind of like sad and happy and excited. I'm actually excited. I love autumn, and you know what? It's just that this is a time when we're starting to wind down a little bit. A lot of energy has been happening throughout all of this August, and a lot of energy shifts, I should say, but. It's been a crazy year just to begin with. So we're winding down, and hopefully everything is going to calm down soon. So it's kind of like you just want to just chill. You just want to rejuvenate whatever you're feeling inside and let go. We just release. It's a good time to release. That's what I like about end of August, September. Normally I'm in, as many of you know, I'm visiting family. My husband's family in France, but unfortunately I'm able to go, but I can't really depend on it because it might be quarantined, and that's the thing. You want to go around. So we chose actually to stay in the States and, wait till things open up, and we're going to, be going up over there. But the thing is that it's not a good time to take any, risks during this pandemic and everything. So that's why we'd rather just stay, grounded. And it's a better thing for everybody, I guess. So anyways, enough about that. I think we hear that enough in the news and just everybody talking about it. But it's more of like, what we want to do is just stay safe. And I hope you guys are doing the same thing. So I always do that. When I lay the cards out, sometimes I don't tell you guys, but sometimes they just all fall. And I've laid them out. Actually, I do tell you guys, but I edited it, and I did it. So nothing slided. I shouldn't speak so soon. Okay, I'm becoming more balanced. I'm taking a lot of yoga lately. So taking a lot of balance challenges with friends. Okay, so this side, divine masculine. This side, divine feminine. I am working on a way to keep my camera up high so that I can show you guys the cards directly instead of me pushing them up to the camera. It's a work in progress. Okay, so the first card, divine masculine, to Samik. Interesting card. It's a wake-up call. Yeah. A wake-up call for divine masculines right now. They are going through a lot of challenges, a series of challenges, and because they are letting things pass. They're releasing things, and it's a wake-up call. We've been seeing a lot of changes with divine masculine, but never the wake-up call energy. It's an awakening, actually. That's basically what's happening here. This is a good sign for divine masculines to start over again, to start their life fresh. Now, if there's a lot of things that's happening, like I just mentioned, with the energy shifts, and maybe it's uncomfortable for a lot of people. Because it's uncomfortable, that doesn't mean that it's negative. It's there to help you, to get you stronger, to get you more empowered, to get you to do the things that you need to do. Now, divine masculine, in a relationship sense, you may be the divine masculine, or your partner may be the divine masculine. But whatever the case is, it's an awakening for both divine masculine and feminine, because it involves the both of them together, coming into union, coming together in union. And when I say union, you might be living, with your divine partner. That's great. But the thing is that sometimes you're not in a spiritual union. And because you're not in a spiritual union, you may find yourself fighting, arguing, a lot of disagreements. I mean, yeah, that happens in all relationships. Everybody experiences it. It's impossible to say every relationship is, perfect and we don't argue. No, everybody has disagreements, and some, it's not a common thing, but it happens depending on, the situation. This is a time for the wake-up call to open things up for divine masculines. And that's what this whole year has been. It has been a wake-up call for all of us. And that's where the wake-up call happens, where a lot of people are coming together. because they're separated, they're across the miles, they can't be together for whatever reason. You know, this is something huge. But also because some are together, they are seeing so much in the person that they're with, their partner, that they realize things like, this is a wake-up call. What am I doing here? This is not me. You know, it's taking everything up, like the tsunami. You know, I'm not saying your relationship's a tsunami. It's just a figure of speech. I cover my face because it seems like it gets clearer. And that's because my camera is looking for my face to clear it up. And the wake-up call I wanted to show you guys is because of it's love. It's all about love. Love is starting to open up. I love this card. I love the butterflies. Isn't that beautiful? Look how gorgeous. And the wake-up call is telling you that it's time to make some changes. It's time to open up what has been kind of like dormant, that's been kind of like a stalemate, and it's not good for anything. And you know, it's kind of like the way water is. You know, when you have stagnant water, you kind of like build up. I'm not saying we are building up, but you build up mosquitoes and bacteria and all this stuff in the water. You know, this is where, you know, our energy happens, because we are a body of water and we are a body of light, and we need to circulate. We need to make our bodies like fluid and exercise and move and just get that energy blood pumping. That's the easiest way I can put it. When we are at a stalemate, we're not going in a forward direction. We're not evolving. And you know, did you notice a lot of things is changing with not only, okay, we could talk about the weather. Yes, the weather seems like it's just all over the place. That's another thing. Yes, the pandemic is a virus, but the attitude and the feeling and the energy of people, you know, and I'm not here to talk about this side, that side, this side, up, down side, wherever, because you know what? It's all the same. When you come down to it, if you go this side, it's just like this side, and this side, up and down, is all the same. So it's all about a waking up to reality, a global awakening, and that goes with your relationship, because we are all connected. Since we're all connected, we all feel the same way. You feel strong about something, they feel strong about something, they feel strong about something. Who's right, who's wrong? You know what? Everybody is right and everybody is wrong. So it's like, what does it matter? You know, just do the best you can. You know, you always have like people that will disagree with you. You will always have people that will agree with you. You will have people that will go along with you and people that won't go along with you. So you know what? It's all about what you bring up inside your passion. Divine Masculine is starting to get that. The passion is there. And it's a beautiful card too. The passion is there. The passion that you have inside you is rising up. It's opening up. You are rising up. You are building up something beautiful inside of you. That's releasing the negativity so that you can find the truth, the inner truth. That's something that you've been yearning for. If you're not doing this, guys, like I said, it's time. It's a wake-up call for Divine Masculines to start to shine. The best way I can put it, shine. What I mean by shine, it's like you're holding in so much. You're holding in, you know, the beauty inside of you. And the beauty is not just physical. It's not about, you know, what you can make and create to make it beautiful, like in your surroundings. The beauty is inside your heart. You know, it doesn't matter cosmetically what is beautiful. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but I will use it. What you paint, what you color, what you design. It's not about the talent you have. It's not. I mean, it's nice for eye candy. I love beautiful things. As you guys know, I love color. I love, you know, just everything that sparkles. I'm a sparkly girl, as you guys can see. It's my shirt from years ago. So anyways, it's just sparkle, love, light. It's all related. I love this time. I love this time of the year to sparkle, to shine. And that's basically what you have to do. It's deep inside you. It's deep inside you. That light is inside. And if you don't like embrace it, what I mean by embracing it is just saying, I am love, I am light, and I am just happy. Even though everything, if you look around you, you know, just, you know, with your eyes, not your spirit eyes, and say, what is this? What's going on? Oh my gosh. You know, you can panic and have anxiety, and, you know, it's just like Does it really matter? But if you dig deep, you will find that light inside of you, the happiness, because it takes work though, just like building muscle. It's not going to happen. Like, I'm going to go in the gym, and I've been, all winter long, like I've been eating and not exercising and just sitting on the couch and just, watching, binge watching Netflix. That's wonderful. That's a great thing to do. Binge watch and, relax and just chill. But there's a thing called you need to get up there. You need to get out. So you go in the gym and you say, you know what? I want to start building up muscle. So you go on all the machines. You end up burning yourself out. You never go back there again. The same way it goes with building up the light inside of you. I love my examples. I just, I try to do it with everyday, occurrences, whatever works. And to me, that's what I would, use. You use what works for you. So whatever makes you happy. I try my best to post on a daily basis on social media, something motivational, something to give you guys, to give myself. Actually, it's myself. I love making the cards like really sparkly, really pretty, just so, because we like to look at pretty things on the internet. I know I appreciate when I see all these beautiful colors and textures and light and everything. And you know what? We're kind of like, well, I'm not really going anywhere. Like I mentioned before, I'm not housebound. I'm not like, staying in like we did back in the springtime. But I am keeping my distance so that, this can all pass. And once it does, and, we can go back to our lives. We can go back to we are in our lives. We are experiencing our life. Guys, it's just such a weird time that we're not doing the usual routine, right? Because I can't go, to visit my family. I can't go to the normal place I usually go in Europe. And not because I'm restricted to, like I said, but it's just, my husband and I can go with my daughter, but we might be quarantined for 2 weeks. And that's the hard part. You can't go nowhere. That makes sense. And you're only limited for so long. So this is why I'm saying, it's time to just, get yourself prepared, get yourself going, release all of whatever you're holding on to, because you have to get that energy going, that blood pumping, the energy moving to bring out the light, to bring out the love, because you have the love. Autumn equinox. Now you see, it's a release for divine feminines as well. That light I was just talking about, guys, you are feeling it. Divine feminines, you can hear it, you can feel it. I should have covered my face so you guys can see it. Guys, I'm just so excited. I'm just trying. There we go. I like when it's vivid. I love the colors. I love the colors of this card. Autumn, it just brings like excitement to me because, going to see nature and the trees and just the energy. And it's not because October is my birthday month, but it's just it's a celebrational time for me because it just, I've always loved it. My favorite, one of my favorite seasons, acceptance. Now, you may be finding yourself not accepting who you are. Sometimes you kind of like feel, am I giving myself too much credit? Am I not giving myself enough credit? You're doing exactly what you should be doing, but you should be working on yourself a little bit more stronger. Because sometimes we have an ego that tells us, oh, I can do it, but I just don't want to, like that ego kind of energy. No, you can do it, but you need to do it. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain, but I will try my best. By releasing what you're holding on to, maybe it's something from a past experience, past situation, that you don't want to go and take the leap of faith to try over again, to release whatever it is, and then start over again. That's doing you a disservice, and you're not accepting that light that's trying to shine. You are who you are, and I am who I am, and you know what? We are all united. We are all the same. Seriously. Our bodies work the same way. We go to a same kind of doctor. Everybody has the same doctor. It's not like you got a veterinarian and then you got a human doctor and, one goes to one and one. No, you know what? Animals, humans. So we are all human. So we're all the same. You got that. You understand that. So this is where you need to accept whatever your heart is telling you. Okay, this is a message coming through, guys. I'm trying to understand it myself. So whatever this is, whoever this is going out to, if it's resonating with you, you know what I'm talking about, because I'm not understanding it, but it is a message. Like I said, these messages are being given to me. They're not for me to give to you to tell you what to do. Remember that. Lightning, divine feminine, you hold the power. Oops, there we go. Lightning. You know, and that's a beautiful lightning over the water. Although we don't like to see it in person because it's a little scary. But you know what? It is kind of pretty. Honestly, I have this like little secret thing to tell you guys really quick. I'm not particular like a storm chaser, but when I see or hear there's a big twister or something like this going on, I seen this in France, and it was very beautiful over the lightning I'm talking about. I kind of like want to see it, but I don't want to be in it, if that makes sense. So I love nature, and I love just not the storm of it, but just the energy of it. I get excited. I don't get excited though when the power goes out. So knock on wood, we're not talking about that. Okay, meditation, that's another thing. Because when we meditate, we can tune into a beautiful light inside of us, our higher selves, the divine, praying. Now, meditation is necessary for divine feminines right now. It's showing that divine feminines need to start taking time out for themselves with meditation. They hold the power, they are releasing, and they're starting to accept certain things, accepting. Now, maybe your partner is not in a place where you want to be with this person, and you're saying, you know what, I need to accept this situation, and I need to say this is the way it is, and let it go. Let go of what I'm holding on to, because maybe that is holding your and is not connect. You're not connecting with your relationship. So maybe that's what's the kind of like the gap, and you need to just like get acquainted with that person and accept who they are, because everybody is different. Everybody has their ways, but you know what I'm talking about, because if you're not doing this, you feel neglected. And I know it goes on to even the best relationships. Accept who you are, even if you are in a relationship that doesn't feel perfect, it doesn't feel right. Accept it for what it is. Accept what you have, and you will see the messages that are being revealed to you. Is this a relationship that I need to be with? Did I do something wrong? Don't blame yourself. You did not do anything wrong. He or she is maybe not ready for whatever reason. And you know what? Maybe you need to take a step back. Sometimes taking a step back can actually do wonders with the relationship. Just focus on what your heart is telling you right now with meditation. Meditation does not necessarily mean that you have to I like to meditate in one of these chairs, either one, whichever one, or I meditate on the floor, or I meditate in my serenity room upstairs. But where I meditate, I really like try to reflect and hold on to a positive thought. That's how you start, with a positive thought. And maybe the positive thought is something maybe when you were younger and you had your first child, or you bought your first house, or something really magical when you got married, or got divorced. whatever works for you, whatever you feel, that light, that happiness, that seed of positivity. Maybe you can think of a time going in a park and just looking at the trees. I reflect a lot of nature when I go back, and when I'm meditating, when I have to focus on positivity. I actually focus on the park that I go into. I've showed it to you guys on Instagram if you guys didn't see it. It's a park by my house. Or I go to a beach in France, the south of France, and I just think about the waves and the ocean, and just the beautiful light and the sun. And you know what? I get a seed of positivity, and you go with it. Okay, you go with it. You could put light music, light nature sounds, or you can just go outside and do it too, and you could just hear natural nature sounds. That's a beautiful way to do it. Sometimes there's bees, or sometimes there's bugs, and sometimes I know we just don't want to go out there when we want to, or if it's too hot. So do whatever works for you. I personally just got a gazebo, and I zip up everything, and I'm not, I'm meditating. Whatever works for you. Okay. So lots of messages, a lot of messages that may have resonated with you, or if they didn't, I invite you to come back and watch this video. They're messages that I got. Some of them I didn't get, but I'm going to rewatch this so I can get it, because I'm the one that's giving out the messages and giving them to you guys, so I have to interpret them. It's kind of like listening to a radio station, and you know, it's on the AM dial, I should say, and you know, you can't hear it and there's a lot of noise. So I try my best to tune in and block off anything around me, but it came through very clear. If you'd like to get your own personalized reading, I do offer phone chat and email readings. The links are down below in the description area. And also I have blog articles and information about soulmates and twin flames, and also other videos that you can watch, Q&As. I will be posting more, guys. I just been like super busy. As many of you know, my life is just like sometimes gets a little crazy, but I'm working on it. I'm really working on it. I'm going to get it going. Just one more thing. Thank you guys for all the comments and shares and likes and just reaching out to me. And you know, I really try my best to, you know, answer everybody, but sometimes I get overwhelmed because I have so many in my inbox, and you know, sometimes it can take me days. So I do see it. I just give me a little time to reach out back. Okay, so I love hearing from you guys. Okay, so until next time, God be with you all. Namaste.